Good morning. Good evening, everybody. Hello, chat. I disappeared for a few days again, except this time there was, like, an actual good reason. I was suffering from a power outage for the past 2 days, so... You know how it is. Anyways, hi. Hope everybody has been doing well. I guess a quick... I'm gonna put announcement in quotation marks because it's not really me, but this Saturday for GDQ's Trans Day Visibility, my good friend Oakley's gonna be doing a Deltarune Chapter 4 All Bosses run, and I'm gonna be on commentary for that. So, stop by if you can. Good luck with the best chapter, but Chapter 1 was 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, I fucking love the Requiem motif. Oh my god, it's so good. Peak music. Time to be a fast little dodger. I can't wait to get hit 59 times. Because I've already done a Chapter 3 run. I did a few days ago, I did a Chapter 3 run. Sort of like test the waters, you know? Yeah, it's sort of like get a baseline down. And I got hit 59 times. So, you know, I got hit a bit. A few times. Thank you for the 3 months.
Thanks for the wonderful content and community, streamer.
So
GL, have fun.
I appreciate it. Alright, let me switch to the game before I forget. Yeah, as you can see, I have my PB to be accurate for Chapter 3. As you can see, you know, I got hit a few times, you know. A small amount. Chapter 3. I love how much of a difficulty spike it is. Compared to 1 and 2. It's like, you know, Chapter 1, pretty simple, you know, Jevils like the hardest part. You know, Chapter 2, if I locked in, I probably could have, like, gotten lower than the amount I did, but, you know, Aura. And then Chapter 3, it's not just the sword route. It's Sword 3. It's Sword 3, specifically. Like 43. If I remember correctly, I went into Sword 3 at 19 hits and left with somewhere in the 50s. So I think that says everything. Like, Sword 1 honestly isn't that bad. I got hit, like, once, I think. Like, you just play it safe. You just play Sword 1 safe, and it's fine. Like, you might get fucked over by a jank hitbox, but that's just, Sword route in general. Anyways, yeah. Sword 2, honestly, like, there's like a few problem rooms. But it's still not the worst. It's Sword 3. It's Sword 3. Hi. No hit guaranteed first run. True. If I get hit, I will literally drink water. Alright, this is, still a lab, so I do have to be mindful of my points. Yeah, I'm losing approximately 15 quadrillion years to playing in English, but it's worth it so I can, like, know my menuing. Anyways, I'm not doing the incentive. The incentive is bait. The incentive is doing it without saying I love TV. So, I think the second turn repeats 4 extra times before the fight progresses. Anyways, this attack is fucking evil. I hate this attack, genuinely. Rules is kind of hard to know hit. Tenno's final attack is really hard to no hit because the game just throws shit at you. I died to Evrim in my PB, so I think I will forego raw dogging cooking and I'll just take the quiz. Yeah, it's also easy to get hit by Zapper. You know, considering that you want to graze. Punji, hi! I always get nervous around the cactus. Also, chat, I have come to bring you unfortunate news. Getting hit in the minigames don't count as getting hit. Which is sad. I thought it would have been really funny if missing a note in Lightner's live count as getting hit. It only counts as a hit if you like take damage, basically. That fireball was out to get me. Ooh! This greed sickens me! I was too far over anyway. Okay, that was just bad spacing. Sat. Anyway, shout out to all the people who are gonna be tension max gambling for Chapter 4. Because it's like actually it's actually a viable strat for a no-hit. I'm not though. Alright. Yeah, chat, I know that this might come as a surprise, but getting hit counts as getting hit. So, unfortunately, you know, that is why this is a hard no-hit, because it is hard to not get hit in the sword minigames. Yeah, but there's an incentive to do Drakkenstein without tension items, so it's all for Titan. Luckily, the enemies cannot hurt you in this section. The enemies cannot hurt you until you get the sword. I have to be a little careful. Sword minigames are kind of stressful in this. I don't even care that this is bad, because I kind of have to... I kind of have to play it safe. You like Oracle? Don't worry, I guarantee, I promise you, by the end of this run, all bets are off in terms of playing it safe. When you're at like 20 plus hits, you don't give a shit anymore. It caps out at 10 seconds. Maybe that's how I fit. I'm pretty sure if you go into if you go into the rules fight with at least like I think like if you've been hit, I want to say 4 times during the rules fight, like 4 or 5 times, like before entering the rules fight, it's easier to just get hit twice during the to the yarn balls to skip that phase. My brain kind of like... My brain was on the fritz for a second. I got distracted by a notification. That's right, it goes in the square hole. Moment. Screamer, you got hit. That's right, it goes in the square hole. Anything goes, movement. Hi, Delta. Okay, so I've figured out Ralsei getting hit here counts as you getting hit. But Susie getting hit does not because Susie takes unavoidable damage. I'm assuming that is the logic. No, you cannot skip Second Sanctuary. That is a banned glitch. I'm not doing the Shudda incentive, that's also bait for me specifically. I tried to do the lose Shudda incentive, but I just got hit too much. It's just not worth it for me. Okay. Okay. At least it's fair, man. Bro got me in the fucking corner. I still can't get over the fact that tension max gambling is actually a viable fucking strat. Specifically for the sake of a no-hit. Hi, Soar. I am not going for tension max. I do not care. I just simply will not. I just simply will hit my crits. Think of all the gambling. That is true. Yeah, the only incentives I'm going for is recruit water cooler, lose Rabbik, and spare Tenna. Those are the only ones I'm going for. Everything else is bait. I genuinely did not know. I genuinely did not know that, that was, like, the Rabbik that, like, all you had to do was just leave the room. I could have sworn you had to come back later for it. That could just be me remembering, like, day one info. So... for Rabbik, all you have to do is fully recruit Ribic and then just, like, exit and re-enter the room. I thought you had to come back, like, after, like, rules or something. That's what I remember originally hearing, but once again, that was probably day one at misinfo. How much time are those incentives? Water Cooler and losing Rabbik are both a minute each. And then sparing Tina is 35 seconds. Going for Water Cooler, I think there's no reason not to. It's free. It's free. It's literally right there on the way in TV World. Alright. Let's see how I get out of this. I've been gonna hit a few times. But it isn't super duper bad. This is where things start getting jank. Like that enemy right there, you know, they can just choose to jump while you're standing directly above them. So, you know, not really much you can do there. Ooh, that was close. I still remember on one of my practice runs, one of the fish, like the fish there, swam towards me as I was hopping onto the boat, so I got hit immediately. Like, it swam towards me while I was in, like, the animation of jumping on the boat. I'm just like, damn. I do have to play this still a bit carefully. These guys are also a little scary. Oh my god. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. Smoke it! Oh my god. By the way, that was a no-hit. Okay. Sure. I did get really lucky in the 4 yellow guys room. If they had like, if one of them had chosen to shoot to the left instead of shooting up, I would have gotten hit. All right. I lost what is the middle. It is a reference to the Spampton Sweepstakes Ice Palace page. In fact, that is actually how I figured out the solution to the puzzle in my first playthrough. Because Noelle mentioned having to double back in one room. The one game in the hallway. Oh, you mean the one I've never done before? You mean the one that I've only seen screenshots of and never actually gameplay footage? Yeah, like, that's how you're supposed to find it out. I just, like... I just kind of figured it out because I remembered the sweepstakes page. Because I did mention, like, following some... Because if I remember the sweepstakes... the sweepstakes video page mentioning that, like, you had to follow someone and double back at one point. I feel like it is required by law to aura farm here by jumping. I feel like that's just a requirement. either that or you stand perfectly still and hope you get the funny RNG. Aura. Ignore the fact that they were just fucking hounding the right side of the screen. Listen, I'm just saying, it would have been really funny if missing a note in Lightner's Live counted as getting hit. That was weird. One, 1, 4. Hi, Oakley. Bro. 99 zapper. Ow. Add insult to injury. Congrats, you got old. I mean, that is the optimal way to do that without getting hit. Bro, that fucking dodge? That fucking dodge? Bubble. Bubble. Ah. Did you know that there isn't a wall here? I didn't know there wasn't a wall there. There, the other one's the rabbit. Bro, you have to hit all the crits? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It takes off from the total time. So the timer is already updated. The timer updates in real time, so like it will jump ahead if I get hit. This is like to make it like this is just to make telling your pace easy. Instead of having to do mental math while the timer is increasing. She was 17. I think so far there's only been 2 that's actually made me laugh. There's one with V1 where it's just binary code, and it just made me laugh because of the fucking binary. And then there was one with just Android 17, which was just really funny. Alright. Time for bitch. not getting this. You say that like this fight still wouldn't have been here. Fuck this attack. Those moon things can just spawn on top of you. I got fucking... I hesitated on which way to go. Stop! Dude. Actually trolling. I'm gonna spawn the spade two things away from you every single time. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, this run's gonna get 58 hits. I got my weapons. Alright, time for this bullshit. Seven Sand shows up. Six, you're being way too generous here. You expect way too much of me. In Sword 3. Yeah, you see? You see? Dude. I'm trying to play this safe as well. This sure is a area to no hit. Pretty sure this is still better than my PB, but my PB also dies to ERAM, so... You see, I play Sword 3 safe so I can just go fuck it we ball on ERAM, because I don't know how to play that fight safe. Safe mantle is not a thing, true. Dude, what do you even do there? What do you even do there? What do you do? Just what do you do sometimes? Like... How the fuck did I not get hit? I'm like Rare attack. Rare, never before seen attack. Sometimes it feels like the only thing you can do to in this fight is just have precognition. Oh, I just did not touch the other arrow key. Okay. My finger did not move. Alright, my ass is getting hit on Tenna, so I might as well just do spare Tenna. Like, with Pink Ribbon, it's low-key kind of free. Yeah, I just gotta, like, not get fucked over. Which, I mean, can still happen. Whatever works, Rimshot Grazing. Alright.
Seven months.
Okay. Nice hit. Nice, everything for the 7 months. Can't be bothered to learn rimshot grazing. I low-key. No, me too. Me too. I can't really be bothered to learn optimal rimshot grazing. I just vibe it out. Do we actually fight Knight? Or do we skip it? It's all bosses. No hitting chapter 3 is definitely something. It is definitely a bit of a step up from chapter 1 and 2. I just find it funny that, like, in this run alone, I've gotten hit more times than I got hit in chapter 1 and 2 combined. No. Stop! 42. A bit less than 59.
42 hits. Yeah, your last 42 streams have been 42 hits.
True. Never thank you for the 23 months. Being called frauds when they were legitimately super powerful. Fraud, you say? That wasn't even intentional. To be fair, I've been sitting on that joke for a few weeks. Waiting for just waiting for the perfect moment for me to remember when someone mentions someone being a fraud. Oh, this is essentially deer-shaped silhouette that I just made. Must have been the wind. Must have been papyrus. If you really think about it, this is basically a no-hit if we ignore the 42 times the Salt interacted with a bullet. True! Truth nuke. PB, yeah. 42. We're bringing that hit number down. The real no-hit was the friends we made along the way. Truth nuke. Yo, these are a tier 2. Chapter 5 because it's happening first. I is a slower RTA by over a minute. Good bit. My first run was a 104.
Hype train time.
Listen, I'm just saying, but 42 is basically 0 if you think about it, you know? (42 minus 42 is actually 0. Exactly. The subscription has been canceled. No. Let me get my chapter 3 completion data. I will admit, I kind of want to just raw dog a chapter 4 run. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to chapter 4, but I want to do it anyway because it would be funny. What even are the chapter 4 incentives? I know one of them is recruit Miss Mizzle and then do Jack without tension items. Important info. Detailed list of incentives. Beat Jack without tension, recruit Miss Mizzle. Beat Gerson without casting OK heal. I'm not doing that. Second Sanctuary Gallery encounter. I'll think about it. And banish Titan's Armor without using tension items. Okay, yeah, that one's just easy. That's free. I mean, you do have Black Shard, so... I'll think about it when I get there. I haven't done that encounter in a while, so... Let me update the stream title real quick. So quick when it comes to chapter 4. I don't even think I'm gonna make it to chapter 4, but I'm just doing it anyway for fun. Yeah, for the love of the game. Also, I need to update the PB info for chapter 3. Just gonna raw dog this. I just want to see how this goes. Because I don't know if I'm even gonna make it to chapter 4. I know I'm not making it past chapter 4. I know my ass is not touching grand finals. I mean, to be fair, my goal was to make it to chapter 3, because I like chapter 3 all bosses. Oh, I forgot. I got Tony's trick. Oh god, this shit. Oh god, I haven't no-hit this. I've never no-hit this. Oh god. So least number of hits in chapter 3. The lowest I've seen in the PB channel is 9. I don't know if there's any lower than that. Ah. I would assume the force hits do not count. No, yeah, my ass is cooked. I already stood no chance. I somehow stand less of a chance. And this is glitched, so... There's no reason to spare. There's just no reason. You don't have to do the fast chase, so just make it easy. even skip. You just wrong warp, but we're not allowed to do it in this tournament. You just wrong warp one time to the left when you enter. You 2 OP against the non-speeders. To be fair, Chapter 4 is another wrong warp heavy chapter. So, like, it's already biased towards the speedrunners. Alright. Do I still remember the path back? Monk has not got it. Looks like one person got 3 and 3 people got 12. I remember seeing like a single digit run in PB. Got hit 6 times on night. Damn. That sucks. I know on Box Slashes 2 in my previous PB, I got comboed where I had to dodge into a slash to avoid getting hit. Hey, can someone have like the gold piano solution ready? Because I don't have it. I don't have any splits open. Alright, I will probably need to post it after Jack. I haven't practiced Jack in a while, actually, so I think I'll just do tension items. For this. Oh, I forgot to... I was getting pretty good at Jack, and then I like stopped playing the game for a few weeks. So I think I will just for this first Raw Dog run, I'll just use my tension items. I don't really care about Titan that much. might make the fight slightly easier. Yeah, I think it's like people are want to skip the hand attack. Black Earth Lulu. Alright, let's see what like a month of rust does to your Jackenstein movement. I kind of threw there at the end because, like, still better than check.
Mamma mia!
If I like actually remembered the cycle, like if I actually remembered what attack I was on, I would have been fine. But I haven't done this fight in like over a month, so I got too distracted by fraud. Besides, this is good. This is a good practice run, not just for not just for like just playing it for FLD, but also for the GDQ run on Saturday. There's a Miss Mizzle incentive. Is it it's recruit Miss Mizzle, right? I just want to make sure it's recruit, not lose. Yeah, because all the other ones have been like a lot of the other ones have just been losing a recruit. Okay, it's recruit. All right. Alright, can someone post the piano solution again? I almost lost my place. Should I do Gerson first or Miss Mizzle first? Actually, no, I'll do Gerson first because then I can just, you know, I can just wrong warp back to Miss Mizzle anyway. Bruh, I missed the wrong warp. I'm washed. I'll do Gerson first. Do Gerson, Miss Mizzle, and then progress. I'm just playing this like normal, by the way, for reference. I'm definitely not doing the incentive because my ass cannot time Rude Buster inputs in this fight. So yes, I will be getting hit intentionally. Remember the incentive. Alright, time for this shit. I love you, Shell. I love this attack so much, man. You know you can move in like other directions, right? You know you can move away from the attacks, right? Oh damn, my ass is cooked. Alright, I don't know who's gonna agree with me on this, but I feel like a lot of you might. So, Gerson is definitely the easiest secret boss. I think Gerson's probably also the hardest to no-hit. You also gotta put Devil's Tail over on. Do I remember the Miss Mizzle spare? I think I do. Bruh. 0 brain cells? 0 brain cells? 0 brain cells? I feel sorry for everyone. I'm so sorry. I feel bad for all of you. This is the worst climbing ever. I might actually be the stupidest person alive. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a Deltarune speedrunner anymore. I'm too bad at the game. I know, it was flirt. I mean, it's like just doing a slightly different turn order. This is a bit? No, that was not a bit. That was actually just me being bad at the game. No. Ah. What option am I standing on? I actually just forgot how to play Deltarune. I'm actually so disappointed in myself. I think that is actually the worst I've ever played. Genuine disappointment. Actually just an embarrassment to the speedrunning community. No, no, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I will walk out in and out of this room until I do the movement correctly. I'm not washed. Also, we gotta do piano skip. I almost thought to myself about the fucking Mizzle death strat, bro. Honestly, like, I'm so glad Ashley isn't here. I'd never hear the end of it. I'd literally never hear the end of it. I say that like I'm not gonna clip that and post it on Twitter. Because it's funny. Because it's funny. Fuck it, I'm just damage boosting. We're just doing a normal ass chapter 4 run now. Fuck it. I've just given up on this being, like, on even attempting to do this as a no-hit. Okay, I've always wondered. Oh my god. Cinema. Cinema. Because, like, I know you, I knew you would have wrong warp state because you climb into that room. I just didn't know what would happen if you wrong warped out. I bet the entire run on that. I bet the entire run on that. Never did that ever. I don't know. I actually don't know if that's slower or not. You'd have to, like, ask, like, someone who actually runs chapter 4. How do you get the wrong warp state at all? When you climb into a room, you get wrong warp state. No, that's the other way to get like loading a save, entering a room through anything that isn't just walking through a screen transition. I kind of forgot about this, if I'm being honest. That's how long it's been. Without second saying something that exists. I can't wait to do the singular wrong warp. Where's the singular wrong warp? Into the mirror room. Cause you get wrong warp state by climbing into the room before it. Wrong warping out of this room. Let's see if I remember. Let's see, can I get it? Worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. I had to justify this. I had to justify it. Actually, guys, let's go get the egg. Let's go get the egg. Fuck it, let's go get the egg. Wait, is that like the fourth one? Right around here. Yep. Aura. Forgot what you have to interact with. Aura. 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 Let's get the moss. Yeah! The holy moss. It was worth it. Yeah, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Susie. I'm not gonna do the gallery encounter. I don't trust it. I'm not gonna lie, I hope I make it to chapter 4 so I can just have this be my submission. I mean, like, you know, I'm not making it to grand finals, so... See, I'm bad at chapter 4, so my way of aura farming is grabbing the egg. It's just getting the egg. All right. I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting hit. This is aura farming. Okay, I mean, I'm just, at this point, I don't care. I've just given up on this even being, like, even, like, somewhat resembling a no-hit. Do you have wrong warp state after this? I'm curious. Hi, Jade. Okay, do you have wrong warp state after this? Because I know when you do Second Sanctuary Skip, you have to wrong warp into this room, but that's just because you walk in through a normal screen transition. I don't know. Wow, nice Second Sanctuary Skip. Just slam into the exit hole. Fuck you. Good one. You would never slam the floor 4 times. Listen, it's just jumping with excitement, you know? Joy and whimsy. It didn't happen again. It didn't happen again. Phew. Reading avoided. Guys, it's my morning alarm. Guys, it's my morning alarm. This is set to be my alarm in the morning. This song. Ghastly is calling. You think V1 comes pre-downloaded with a copy of Deltarune? Yes. That's why it's so gay. No 7. When did Toby make the longest song in the game for one of the shortest areas? Aura? True. Why did the knight do that? Kara made them do it. It was Kara. God, it would be so funny if these count as hits. I know they aren't going to count as hits because it's force damage, but... Wait, streamer, you got hit, but the number didn't go up. Streamer, are you cheating? Streamer, are you cheating? Wait, streamer, are you cheating? Guys, I think it's cheating. Mods, check it, PC. I don't care about how I perform in the rest of the tournament because I already got the most oriful moment in the tournament by winning a race while also being the person who got hit the most. And I mean like winning in both RTA and IGT. Hi Delta, don't question what is happening. Don't ask what happened this run. Nothing happened. There were no incidents. All you need to know is that I got the egg and ate the moss. I literally gave I literally gave up on doing this as a no-hit a long time ago. After Gerson, I kind of just gave up on doing this as a no-hit. Whoa, I understand that reference. Listen, I did get a Chapter 3 PV with 42 hits, and it was also slower RTA, but we take those. Wait, Streamer, why are you getting hit? Came for no hit, stayed for all hit. Fuck, I should really change this to War Without Reason. It would kind of go hard. I'm gonna pull an Ocean Bagel. like how I'm going for this as an incentive as if it actually matters. Worth. The fucking plus 6 minutes. I really, really hope I make it to chapter 4 because I want this to be my run. Excuse me? Excuse me? One and 9, by the way. That was actually a 1 and 9. I was about to say, if Chris got fucking hit there. Is it pretty much a V2? Yep. So what was that? Was a 1 in 3, a 1 in 3. That was a 1 in 27 into a 1 in 81. No, into a 1 in 9. I mean, not in 81. Cause I got hit by 3 1 in 3s, and then I got hit by a 1 in 9. What am I doing? Streamer. Still less hits than my first Chapter 3 run. One in 243. Okay, man. If Chris got downed again, that would have been like a 1 in 2,187. I just did the math. If Chris had gotten hit again. Because Chris gets revived at 1 HP. So every single hit after getting Chris back up is a 1 in 9. In Chapter 1, Prince Ralsei said the entire adventure would go exactly according to the prophecy. Then the writer said there'd be one single ending. This little scene released in Chapter 4 threw all of that in the trash against my will. Here to complete the mission. That was such an insane fucking reveal when I was reading that thread. My jaw literally dropped. I was reading it, the person was arguing them, and then someone just replies like, you know this is the same person who made that Seal the Fountain, Kill the Knight copy pasta, right? And I was like... I read that tweet and I was just like, what? Complete the mission. Seal the fountains, kill the knight, stop the roaring. This is what I care about, nothing else. And if I can't even have that, I have no allies in the game who actually take orders the way they're supposed to. The batter speech bubble. Prelude. John Akita told me that Lucifer would be a final fight himself. Then God said he threw Lucifer in hell. This little book released in there, he threw all of that in the trash against my will. Fire. Yay! I really hope I make it past chapter 3, just so I could submit this as my chapter 4 run. I really want this to be my chapter 4 submission. It would be so funny. That sure was a run. This run was for the people. Still a PB. This is my first run. In Chapter 4, the Titan attacks you with its hands, but you can use its yellow light as TP against it. This is a reference to how melee attacks with the yellow flash indicate that they are parryable. Truth nuke! Yeah, the time on the left is the Chapter 3 PB. I just didn't bother to change it, because I kind of just felt like doing Chapter 4 for fun. This indicates that Chris Comparian scaled up to Minos Prime and power level. Not even sub-hour RTA. Whatever. Alright. What a run. The run of all time. Holy shit. Jack is still alive? My goat? Alright, thank you guys for stopping by. And yeah, I will see all of you guys later. Bye.